All right, so what do we offer at Tradespoon to help you navigate this uncertainty and volatile environment? One is stock forecast toolbox, right? You turn on the earnings, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, it's all about AI, right? AI is going to change our life, change our world. We build these AI models, we start building them 15 years ago. So we've been using machine learning, right? Using artificial intelligence to train, learn on the data and make predictions. Same AI that we're using now. There are a lot of frameworks out there that Microsoft, Google provides, ChatGPT provides for artificial intelligence. So this is the same model. It looks at the data, trains on the data, and then makes predictions. For 10 days, it basically says 412. When spiders reaches 412, right, and spiders right now is at 414, then it's overbought, and the trend is down, right? So the downtrend has started. We did have the reversal in 2 days. Model will probably adjust in the next couple of days if this trend is going to continue. If not, then we are still trading in downtrend. So that's for the next 10 days. If you look at the next, same model, but if you look at the 6 months prediction, 6 months model is still very neutral. It basically says, bulls are not winning, bears are not winning. On the upside, we might reach August high, which is 430. On the downside, we might reach December lows. That's your range. Honestly, obviously, even if you're in the soft landing camp, but you can see that, well, maybe we'll get to 430. I personally don't think that will happen, but maybe, right? Apple hits a home run and Fed comes out and say, listen, inflation is coming down, we're going to start lowering interest rate. That's a recipe for right away market to jump 430 and beyond, right? If the Fed actually admits we're going to pivot, and we're going to pivot because inflation is under control, right? And unemployment is still low and life is good, right? And we avoid in recession, right? If that's the narrative next week during the Fed conference call, well, we're going to be at 430 and more higher. Obviously, if the Fed says, listen, inflation is still persistently high, everybody is binge spending, consumer is very strong, there's no way, unemployment is still low, we're not going to lower interest rates, right? We might raise by 25 basis points, and maybe we're just going to observe what happens. If they say that, we're probably not going to get to 430, and I think the pullback is going to start, right? Somewhere, towards, end of May, middle May, end of May, this pullback is going to start. And at that point, earnings, most of S&P 500 companies will announce earnings. So that's the range, right? So we provide you model to help you make determination whether you're a short-term trader and you're looking at 1 hour or 10 days, or a longer-term trading, what the range where the stock market is trading. For trader, that's very important information, right? Traders care about range and direction, right? Neutral, up, down, and range. Where's the buy signal? Where's the sell signal? It's a very reliable model. I use it every day for day trading, or even not for day trading, for entering the trade, right? If it's 414, market is a little bit overbought. I would not chase the rally, right? If it drops to 404 and you're short-term aggressive trader, okay, then it's time to consider going long. So those are the models that I propose to use. In terms of signals, in the live trading room, you do see that I very often use either active trader or weekly trader, right? These are the models that make basically short-term predictions, right? And we vet them, not just looking at the models, but actually analyzing. So you can see Apple, Clorox, Pepsi. These are all stocks that are outperforming the market, will give you support and resistance level, and then it's up to you to make a decision if you want to trade it or not. But we do provide you different strategy. I encourage you to look at the pre-market futures. And if you see they're down, then you use strategy A. If they're up or neutral, maybe use strategy B. But we give you suggested entry and exit points. Again, I encourage you to have only 4 positions at a time, especially if you started trading with maximum loss of 2.5% if you hold position overnight, or 1% if you're doing day trading, right? So those are very important considerations when you're using our models. Active trader, this is models with signals, with specific trade ideas. So active trader, weekly trader, monthly trader. If you want to know what I'm trading, we have different services: spread trader, shadow trader, premium portfolio, elite circle. All of these are different portfolios that I manage, different signals that I manage, and that basically means that you can enter your phone and we will text you, right? We will get a text message if you're part of the elite subscription or shadow trading. And you can always go to a trader log, right, and look at different trades I'm doing. So today, Amazon, right? I use iron condors often during earnings to sell premium, right? So iron condors, that's the Amazon put, kind of holding for 24 hours, collecting 0.5% to 1% gain. I know a lot of people are not comfortable trading options, so I do have examples of stock or ETF like TLT. Right, I sold TLT, bought TLT, 104.70 today, sold 106. So trade around TLT. So again, here an example, 1% gain in short period of time. You do see as I use option spreads. So longer term trades, often I use either stock or options spread services. A lot of people said, Vlad, you're only an option trader, I'm a stock trader, or you're only a stock trader, I'm an option trader. In reality, I use both. I think options are derivative of the stocks. There's no reason to use one versus the other. There are advantages of using stock, there are advantages of using options, but it's an expression of the same opinion, and you can do it whether you use stock or option. All right, any questions on stock forecast toolbox, active trader, weekly trader, elite service, and different portfolios? Robo-investor stocks only. A lot of people say, Vlad, I don't want to use the word option. It's too complicated. I have to think about time. I have to think about magnitude, direction. That's just too hard. Okay, so we have Robo-investor where we give you trade ideas with using stock, and you same thing. You get SMS message every time I get in the trade, every time I get out. Any questions on subscription, elite service, active trader, weekly trader? I do encourage you to look at our learning center. Let's see. Newsletters, right? So newsletter, we posting twice a week videos, right? Where I give you, again, one trade idea and then support resistance levels, and then video blog. All right, so we have video blog, we have regular blog, and then Robo Street. So something to consider. We do have education center. If you want to learn about options or technical analysis, we do have learning center with different guides, trading guides, and different topics. I also encourage you to review.